Hello and welcome. I'm Shayna with Ink Starstuff, and today I'm going to show you how I use my Hobonichi A5 for something that is not for journaling. I had a few comments in my unboxing video when I showed this journal and what I use it for, so I thought I'd take a moment and show you what I keep inside this notebook and why I don't use it for journaling. So this is the A5 Hobonichi, and the cover is a cover on cover. It's a clear cover with this design printed on. It's called Light in the Distance by Yuka Hiigari, and this cover is actually why I fell in love with Hobonichi. So last year was the first year I bought a Hobonichi. I'd been using other notebooks before then, but this cover just caught my attention, and I fell down the rabbit hole and found out about all the different journals and planners that you could get, and of course these magnificent covers. So let me show you what this looks like laid out without dropping anything that's inside out. There we are. And as you can see, it just has this beautiful celestial design. There's a crown, a cat, a rabbit, a polar bear. I believe this is either a crane or maybe a goose and a horse. And I just fell in love with this cover. Oh, and of course, I think these are little foxes. I love foxes, so of course I had to pick this up. And this is like I said, the A5 cover. And it also has a bit of sparkle in it. And this cover was available last year, and it is also available this year. So if you are looking for a clear cover on cover for your Hobonichi, take a look at this one because it really is stunning. And let me close this back up carefully, and now I'll open up the inside so you can see what I keep in this particular cover. So this is my letter writing kit. I handwrite letters to friends, and this kit comes in handy because I can just grab it and go. So when I'm waiting at the doctor's office or sitting in the parking lot somewhere, I can just pop this open and start writing to a friend. And so the paper I use is the Life writing paper, the bank paper, and this is an A5 size, and it is an incredible paper. I am a fountain pen user, and I have this one prepped for us today. This is my Sailor Pro Gear Slim fountain pen in the Spring Rain that was part of the Sound of Rain series, and I'll pull that up so you can see. It's this gorgeous kind of almost translucent, there we go, very calming greenish blue color with this beautiful purple sparkle finials and caps. And I felt, can you see that? There we go. I immediately fell in love with this pen design when it was released and had to get one. I use fountain pens in everyday writing for jotting down notes, for writing letters, for writing in my journal, and for handwriting chapters in my book projects and stories. So this pen has definitely gotten a lot of use since I've gotten it. So this writing paper is fantastic for fountain pens. It's great for any kind of pen ink so far that I've tested on it. I haven't written with Sharpie, so I cannot say much about if Sharpie works on this bank paper. But what I love about this set is that it comes with a blotting paper. Now this one I accidentally tore out when I was tearing out sheets, so that's why there's a tear in the top. But blotting paper is your friend, especially with fountain pen inks. And when I write letters, I tend to write fairly quickly. So I will finish a page and either need to write on the back, or if I'm kind of spreading it out, I will take out a new sheet of paper, but I will need a piece of blotting paper to make sure that whatever I've just written will not be spread across a different piece of paper, or it won't be smeared. So this blotting paper has gotten a lot of use, and you'll see here the paper. Now this does not come with the Life Bank paper. This lined sheet, which is like a guideline for handwriting, is from a Clairefontaine set that I used to use, but then I switched to the bank paper, and since it does not come with a guide, I took this out of a completed Clairefontaine stationery set, and now I use it for this set. And I'll slide that back in there so you can see that it's very, very faint on the other side. And that's what's really lovely about this paper, is that, here I have some loose sheets I'll grab, is that it's not terribly see-through. You can kind of see my fingers underneath, but it's a really lovely thickness. It's very smooth. And there's a watermark on here, but it's not too distracting. But it really is a gorgeous paper for fountain pen ink. And so I will show you what that looks like. So this is a Sailor Pro Gear Slim. It's a medium fine nib. And this one is an 18 karat, no, I take that back. It's a 21 karat nib, gold nib. And this ink is also Sailor ink. The Sailor Shikiori Fuji-Sugata, which is translates to wisteria purple, and it's just a beautiful ink. And what I like about this ink too, it has this really neat, almost color shift from blue to purple, and it shows up beautifully on this paper. There you go. So you can see what that looks like on this paper. So the other thing that is in this kit, not only do I have my writing paper, I slide the letters that I have yet to reply to in here, and I've covered up addresses, of course, for privacy. This letter is from my best friend, and so I keep her letter tucked in here, so when I'm ready to write back to her, I can pull it out, reread it, go over what questions I might need to answer, or, you know, think of some new questions to send to her. And then we do these wax stamps to each other too when it's not too hot out. I just love this letter. And then this one is from my best friend's daughter, and I write letters to her, and she writes me letters back and sends little pieces of art in it, and it just melts my heart. It is the sweetest, sweetest thing ever. So I keep those tucked in to the back pocket that's here. It's just like the perfect place to slide it in, and you can see that it keeps it nice and flat. And then it's right behind my writing paper, so I can grab it when I'm ready. The other things that are in here is I use a photograph case for stickers. Now, I shop at a lot of different stationery shops. We have Dromgools in here. There's fountain pen day stickers, Yoseka Stationery, Goulet pens, and there should be some more, but I think I forgot to put them in here. That's all right. And then I just add some other stickers. These stickers I use for when I write to my friend's daughter, and I always include stickers in the envelope so she can put them on whatever she wants. And this is a little Yeti sticker I got this summer for a reading challenge and from Powell's Books, and I'll be sending that to her because it is just too cute. So there's the stickers. I keep the stamps here, and these are the little paper bits that came with the A5 cover. And I just kept it in here because they're just cute. I like seeing them. They make me smile. It just talks about the book itself. You can see Hobonichi Techo. And this cover is the black and clear blue cover. And I just love opening up, you know, having the darkness out here, especially with the celestial cover on cover design, and opening it up and seeing this gorgeous clear blue calming color. It's such a lovely presentation. So when I'm ready to write a letter, it's just kind of sets me in the mood. It's a lovely calming effect. The other things I carry in this case are postcards. So I send postcards to friends as well. And I have a couple different designs here. And I carry some loose paper like this this is from the Hobonichi little notepads. This is the Aurora Duty design from last year that is still available this year. And I just very much enjoy this paper. It's so, so sweet, the polar bears. So I usually keep one of these tucked in to write myself notes if there's something that I want to include in a letter to somebody. And so that sits there ready for me to use. And these are the postcards. These ones right here are from the Women in Science postcard set by Rachel Ignotofsky. And this is the kit right here. There's a lot of postcards, 100 postcards. There's 2 of each design. And so I tuck those in here. And I also have some Studio Ghibli postcards because, of course, I'm a huge fan. So we have some Nausicaa, Castle in the Sky, Robot Soldier, and some from Totoro. And then this postcard set is this one right here, which is also 100 postcards. And so far, I haven't noticed if there's doubles yet, but I haven't dug deep in this box. But as you can see, it comes with a nice little ribbon to pull them all out. They're pretty chunky, as you can see. Yeah, this is also a really great postcard set. So those are the postcards I keep in that pocket there. And then the final thing I keep in this little kit is a folder with my envelopes. Now these are just Kraft envelopes that I get online, and this design, I carve stamps. I hand carve stamps. So I've done a whole series of Studio Ghibli stamps. And so these are what I apply to the envelopes before I send them out. As you can see. Yeah. So once I'm done with a letter, I will fold it up. I'll grab out one of these envelopes. I'll pop it in the envelope to keep it safe, making sure that the ink is dry, of course, first. I'll put a stamp on it and of course fill in all the information, who it's going to, who it's from, and then I usually put some washi tape on it at the end, which cannot quite fit in this kit. As you can see, there is some room, but I keep that separate. So when I am all done, when I've sealed the envelope, I'll put that washi tape on and then I will send the letters to my friends. And that is how I use this A5 kit as a letter writing station that comes with me wherever I want to bring it to. Thank you so much for watching.